All right, let's do it. Let's look at the messages that Spirit is wanting to give you right now. So Spirit is saying to you, okay, trust your intuition, okay? There's some people who could be snakes in the grass. There's some people that you cannot truly trust like that. So there just could be something that is incoming, and you could find yourself at the wrong place at the wrong time, and then kicking yourself to say, I should have trusted my intuition. So if anything is coming up to you in your mind, if you're receiving any information, please trust that instinct. Please trust that gut feeling. Because if you don't, you could now be dealing with toxic people, toxic situations. You could just be in a funk, kicking yourself because it was so obvious you're walking into a trap. So Spirit is saying that this is something that can come in to distract you, to harvest your energy, to now have you dealing with the mess of whatever has unfolded here. And now your attention is over there. Your attention should have been here. So this very reading is because your guides and your guardian angels are wanting to protect you. They're wanting to protect your hopes and your dreams and your manifestations that are about to become a reality. There's a miracle that is unfolding. There's something amazing that is on the horizon for you. But will you now be celebrating, or will you now be dealing with this? You have to cancel, that interview. You have to cancel something important because you now have to go to court. You now have to go and do this and that because of this. So Spirit is saying that your dreams are coming true. And usually the confirmation is that something shady happens just before. As a way of, like I said, harnessing your energy, as a way of distracting you, as a way of making this bitter. You should be celebrating, you should be dancing, you should be on cloud 9. But now instead your energies are heavy. Now instead you're feeling like, why me all the time? So this is your human experience. You can choose to ignore when Spirit is talking to you, when Spirit is trying to guide you, to try to protect you. And that is through you ignoring your gut instinct, your gut feeling, your inner knowing. All right. So let's have a look to see what our tarot cards have to say. So I want you to promise yourself by dropping the snake emoji in the comment section below that you will protect yourself by listening to your gut feeling, because it is the thing that is going to guide you and lead you and protect you from whatever the situation or whoever this person is. So, tarot cards, let's have a look to see. So, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And, okay. Queen of Wands. Love that for you because it is the card that is confirming what I was telling you already. Okay, so this is drop the microphone emoji in the comment section below. Justice card, Major Arcana card, exactly what I spoke about. Literally the two cards are encompassed in this. Okay, you are either going to have to be dealing, let me put this down for a second, going to have to be dealing with something that is going to bring your energy down, that is going to just steal your vibrancy, that is going to make you feel dull, disappointed, all of those words. Now you're having to deal with the justice system. Now you're having to fight for something. Now, Spirit is saying, we're bringing balance by giving you the truth about this situation so you clearly understand what is at stake as you're making some decisions. Because instead of you feeling like this, like I already told you, you'll be in this energy, feeling balanced, feeling centered, okay, working on your dreams. Okay, you can see a woman, her eyes are closed here. She's dreaming, okay, she's focusing, she's going places, and she's not finding herself in compromising situations. So the Judgment card is saying to you, rather the Justice card is saying to you, justice will be done, but do you want to waste a lot of time dealing with clearing your name, dealing with with whatever, this toxicity that is going to be spilling into your life if you are not careful? Your dreams are coming true, as you can see with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, you're holding the magic wand in your hand, okay? You're feeling so excited. You're going places, you're celebrating. Your dreams are coming true. And that is because your guides, your spirit team are there watching over you, protecting and giving you tip-offs if the vibe is off. And you listen to the tip-offs that you are getting intuitively. And now it is time for you to celebrate. Now it is time for you to feel good because you are here rather than down here vibrationally. So you have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about resting, okay, recuperating, mending your broken heart. So it is like a day and night type of energy. It's like a duality type of energy that you're dealing with. The Four of Swords, Spirit is saying that if you are wise and you're listening to your intuition and you're making the decisions that will protect you, now you're able to sleep very well. Okay, rejuvenating yourself, your spirits, your body. But if you don't, this is you now dealing with toxicity and now having to mend your broken heart. Now having to take time out because you're just like, why? So Spirit is saying again, protect yourself. Put yourself in that energetic bubble of protecting yourself. And then go and put in the time to work on your dreams. And when your dreams are unfolding, you're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to be on fire. So your spirit guides are snitching on this energy. And it is up to you to listen. Okay? And it is up to you to put yourself in that protective bubble because you don't want to be dealing with toxic type of energies. It could be something as simple as you're meant to go to work. Okay? I'm just feeling like I need to give an example. And you're like, you're brushing your hair, you're brushing your teeth, but deep down in your heart and in your soul, something is telling you, stay home today. Don't go to work today. And you're like, no, if I don't go to work, if I don't go to school, if I don't go here, or wherever you need to be, I'm going to have so much work and I'm going to have to explain and I'm going to this and the other. And then you forced yourself to go. And now you're on your way to wherever you feel like you have to be. And then you get maybe into a car accident, right? And now you have to deal with the paperwork. Now you have to deal with the police. Now you have to do this. Now you have to do that. And this person maybe doesn't even have insurance. And now everything is delayed. Now you don't have a car on the road. Now you're just like, oh, I have to catch public transport. I have to leave home so much more earlier because of this situation that is there. So instead, maybe you get this feeling that something is going to be off today, and you take action, and you protect yourself like that. For whatever reason, I feel like giving a personal story where I took action where something didn't make any sense. So I used to work at a specific place, a high security place. I'm not going to say where, because I had to sign those non-disclosure type of forms. So I used to work at a high security place, okay? And we were dealing with the presidents, the queen, diplomats, all of those type of high-flying type of people, right? But one day, okay, I was sleeping, and I had a dream that was clear as day. that something terrible was going to happen, that I literally was going to lose my life that day. Okay. And I was sleeping. And this situation is unfolding frame by frame by frame. It was so real. It was like so real. And I started crying in my dream, right? I started crying in my dream. And my husband had to wake me up, like, baby, what's happening? Wake up, wake up. And I woke up and I was like, wow, I can't believe, like, I had to touch my my body because I had been stabbed right in the heart and I was dying. Okay. And in that moment, I had to make a radio call. And this radio call was like straight to my husband to say, hey, baby, I am dying. This situation has happened. I just want to say I love you. And he was asking me, where are you? What happened? Like, give us information so the police, the army, everyone can get deployed instantly. And I was like, I'm not going to make it. It doesn't even matter if the police get here. This is it. I just am making this call to you as my last call. And so now I had to make a decision. Do I ignore that dream and go to work anyway? Or do I call work and say, you know what? I had a dream and I'm not coming in. I don't care if you book me. I don't care if you deduct money. I don't care whatever you do, but I am not coming in today. And at this job that I was working in, they used to deploy you to specific areas. And the funniest thing was, like, in the dream, I was working in exactly the area that when I called up work to say I'm not coming in, that is the area I was going to be working. Because when I spoke to my manager, I said, what post am I meant to be on today? And they said, it is this post. And I was like, no, didn't I just tell you that this incident happened on that post? And is it a coincidence that that is exactly the post I'm meant to be working on today? And this manager that I had, she was such a B word. She was just the worst. Okay. And so when she picked up the phone and I heard her voice, I was just like, oh my God, here we go. And I was like, no, I don't care. I'm going to just say whatever it is. And so I said, I'm not coming in today. This is what happened. This is the dream that I had. I was working on this post. This is what happened. X, Y, Z, and I died. And she was like, okay. So I said, what post am I working on today? She went and looked at the paper. She was like, oh, that's the post you're meant to work on today. And so I said, so I'm definitely not coming in today, even if you change me to a different place. Surprisingly, she was fine. She was like, you know what? If this is what you feel and this is the dream that you had, don't come in today. Don't worry about anything else. I'll take care of it. Stay at home today. So when she picked up the phone, I almost hung up. And I almost just thought, you know what? I'm not going to speak to her because she's such a B word. I'm just going to go in. But something within me was like, you are not going in today. You are not going in today. So the reason I'm telling you that is because that is the experience that I had. Do I know for sure if what I dreamt was going to come true? I don't know. But do I care to find out? No, I don't. Because in my dream, I would have lost my life that day. So do with that information what you will. And so this is the end of the reading. If this reading was insightful, if it was, something, I want you to comment the sword emoji in the comment section below, because the moment of truth is going to happen when you receive that divine information, that intuitive hint, and you're commenting that sword emoji because you're promising yourself that you will take whatever action feels right to you. And so I'm going to see you in my next reading. It is a goodbye from me. Bye.